Can you do a jingle for Zatarans?
Come on, get some Zatarans. You know you'll be fatter than your bitch fucking aunt. Tell her to call me back.
Fuck!
Zatarans rice.
Zatarans wife. Tell her to call me back.
Zatarans rice. Zatarans wife.
Tell your bitch fucking aunt to call me back.
This episode is sponsored by Zatarans Rice. Zatarans, tell your bitch of an aunt to call me back.
Welcome. TrashFire podcast, episode 12 maybe, or
12,
13.
I think.
I don't know.
I think it's 12.
We got fucking Dan in the building, Dan Caso.
Dan Caso. He's a freak in the sheets, but they call him Jay Gutta in the streets. Right?
Yeah, they do. Everybody knows that.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Of course. Thanks
Great
for having
having you here.
God damn it, it's fucking win.
All good, man. It's chilling. Just
I regret cracking open this Truly already.
yeah.
Truly do?
Yeah, I truly do. I take one swig of it and I'm already thinking about jumping off of this balcony.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling. But I also take pre-workout for no reason. So
You just take pre-workout to hang out?
yeah, just to hang out, you know.
This is what I gotta deal with.
Yeah, that's what I used to do when I was in a halfway house. I used to take pre-workout and just walk to the grocery store.
This shit is fun. It's a good feeling, man. You
Yeah.
have heart palpitations for no reason.
Yep, just stare at people. Get a little nice and flush.
So, actually, Dan, tell us a little bit about yourself. You
You
got 30 minutes, so just only
30
you're gonna talk by yourself for 30 minutes, kind of like your podcast, but on ours.
perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
Go for it. Let it rip.
My name's Dan Caso, and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a major way. No, my name's Dan Caso.
That caught me by surprise.
I get a little funky sometimes.
Got
I
a
guess.
rapper in the building.
No, my name's Dan Caso. I'm a comedian from New Jersey originally. Joyzy. Been here about 7 years. Been in West Palm 5 years. I bounced around for a little bit before that. I was in Pompano, Deerfield. I worked my way up, Delray. And yeah, I've been in West Palm 5 years, doing comedy 3.5 years, more give or take. And yeah, I love Miami. It's fucking cool to come down.
Dan, you want to tell us a little bit about your podcast?
Oh, so yeah, the Problematic Podcast. It's on YouTube. It's the word problematic, but like problem addict, like addicted to problems. Like so, PROBLEMADDICT.
Nice.
Podcast, YouTube, and don't have many episodes out. The couple I do, I really worked too hard on. So
But if you like,
So you gotta
this-
see the whole thing,
If you
guys.
like this podcast
And
you get a lot of
subscribe.
It's a-
pause from this podcast,
Yeah.
then you're gonna get a lot of ha-hees.
if you like this one, you will like mine. It's
And
very
the hoo-hees, right? And I think you named it the Problem Addict because are you addicted to problems yourself, or
yeah,
why
and
did you
just I don't know. That was a big word when we started it. I started it with Steph Wood originally, but like everything's problematic, like jokes and PC and all that shit. So, and then I am an addict, so problem addict. It was just fun. White guys love puns, love
That's-
wordplay and
I
shit.
mean, that's a
fucking
good.
love
That's a good. I'm glad it's a pun, right?
Yeah.
Our thing's not really a pun.
No,
but
it's not. We
that's
literally
awesome.
thought of our name like just. We were like, whatever. If we don't like, if we want to change it, we'll change it some other time. It was just like, oh, I don't know, what was it? I saw a post of something and I was like, that shit is Garbo. He said, you want to name it Garbo? I was like, Garbage Fire. And then he was like, Trash Fire. I was like, whatever.
It's a good name.
It is what it is. Fuck it.
I like Garbo though. That's
Yeah. Garbo.
Well, yeah, we're just giving you shit.
Yep.
Shit on a platter. Take it or leave it.
On a platter.
Garbo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
And what influenced you to start a podcast? Anything specific?
I mean, because I just listen to a lot of them, and it seems like an essential tool to stand up. Because down the road, once you actually start getting a following, it's the best way to like keep them abreast of your dates and shit and what's coming up, and
Yeah, definitely.
people just get to know you. It's such a good way to build a fan base because people just see you talking for like an hour or two and just
Right.
being yourself. And
Yeah, right.
the comedy, like you see me do a stand-up set, you're not gonna really know who I am.
Yeah,
Exactly.
podcasts kind of give you the chance to like really
Yeah.
introduce yourself to the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this podcast is not about who I am at all.
It's just fun.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Just talking shit, being funny.
Right. No, yeah, but that's
I mean,
awesome.
with that alone, with our podcast, you know, people get to see what we find funny, our sense of humor, and then in that way, they get to know us a little bit more when they see us on stage.
Right. What are your comedic influences? I see you're also a musician, so your comedic influences, your music influence. What influences Dan Caso? Make sure you're not turning off your mic.
Pussy. I do it. Everything I do for pussy.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
Who doesn't?
Okay.
No, I don't know. My favorite comedians, like Patton Oswalt, Doug Stanhope, Louis C.K.
Do you believe that Patton Oswalt killed his wife?
I don't know.
He totally did.
He definitely did.
Yeah, let's say he did. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. He might have.
He's still your favorite comedian.
Still my favorite comedian. I can
don't wanna
separate
lift
the
this
art
up?
from the artist from the murder. Why not?
It was all a bit. It was all in the name of a bit.
Yeah, it was a good bit.
Yeah, everything's allowed if it's a bit.
Yeah. As long as you put together like a solid 20 minutes about what you did, you could do just about anything, including to me.
Yeah.
Do anything to me. Just make a good 20 minutes.
That's funny. Could you tell us a joke that inspired you, or?
He has a really good joke about how, he's got so many. One of my favorite jokes by Patton Oswalt is basically the gist of it is that movies are always directed by men, but then edited by women. And it's just like, the director just shows up on the set and just shoots his film everywhere. And then the woman has to come along and clean it as the editor. And he's like, clean this bullshit up. It's one of my favorite analogies.
Was that the whole thing?
That's just the gist. I don't want to try to do the bit because I would fuck it up, but that's my favorite concept.
That was fucking. That was rough.
Come on.
I know, but I just like.
Really?
Please don't.
This.
Don't do any other bits.
I'm disappointed.
If it's gonna be that, just don't. Just refrain.
I'm disappointed. So
Refrain
disappointed.
from those bits.
I drove a while. I drove a while. No,
No, we're just.
I don't know. I'm afraid to do another comedian's bit because you inevitably always fuck it up.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We asked Mars to do one on the last episode, and yeah, we just made him feel uncomfortable about it. Also.
Hopefully you feel just as
Not good. Treat me like shit. I love it.
What brought you down here from Jersey in the first place, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, rehab.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was addicted to smack.
Yeah?
Like so
That
many.
was real.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, a surprising amount of the shit I say on stage is actually real. Yeah, I was addicted to heroin and opiates up in Jersey, like most people my
Jersey.
age and skin color.
Also, most people in West Palm, though, so it's
Yeah,
weird that
I
you
mean,
moved to fucking West Palm.
Yeah, even down here.
Yeah, well, within like an 8-mile radius of where I live, there's like 10,000 men just like me. Names are probably Dan. They probably started. They're musicians. They got addicted to drugs somewhere, and then they ended up here.
Yeah. I didn't have to go to Jersey to get hooked on pills, though. I just did it over here.
That's very good of you. I admire your gumption. Yeah, if you want, you could pick up a drug habit anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Totally. Yeah, I picked it up in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you were raiding the medicine cabinet?
No, just some guy. It was a foggy day, and just some guy brought me a handful of Xanax, and that's where it started off. So, yeah.
Did things get clearer after that? You said it was a foggy day.
Definitely not, bro. It got foggier for about 3 years.
Then he would just raid medicine cabinets
Yeah.
from there on.
Yeah.
Like
I
people.
took 2 Xanny bars, and suddenly everything's crystal clear. I'm perfectly aware of where I am and what I did last night.
Right.
You've been on Kill Tony Hinchcliffe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was almost.
What do you think about the recent drama with Tony?
I think it's spectacular. I'm really proud of Tony and how far he's come. Because there was a time where he wouldn't get on stage and call someone a filthy fucking chink. Can you believe it? There was a time where he wasn't willing to do that. And I think the fact that he did really speaks volumes to how much he's grown.
Yeah, man.
No, that's fucking crazy that he said that.
You think it's crazy?
I'm not gonna lie. I think he gained 2 fans when he said that.
Bro, I hadn't seen any of the shit before. I saw the Chinese guy's set beforehand, and it was all about like white people do this, Asian people do. I'm probably
Holy fuck, really?
Yeah.
Talks about Asians that often in his sets?
We saw the fucking bit. We saw the bit together.
That one.
I want to do a bit so bad. Like go on stage and say, so white people do this and Asian people.
I've been wanting to do Chinese jokes so bad. Dude.
Cross my arms and just look at the crowd. Am I right, folks? No,
We'll probably work in West Palm.
No, I don't know that whole thing. I know a girl that's a comedian out in Texas that knows the dude Pang. And at first, like, she was totally in his in his corner, and she's like, "Nah, what Tony said was super fucked up. I'm with Pang on this one, you know." And then she came back and she's like, "Well, now that I look at it, I don't really know if I like what he did." And just I don't know. I think what Tony said was completely over the line.
Yeah,
obviously,
definitely.
like that's so clearly
No,
like
it
not
was
something
very
you can-
funny.
Yeah, that's the problem too, right? If we're gonna talk about it in a nuanced way, the things all right. So like, it almost goes without saying what he said was completely over the line. So now that we've said that, let's talk about everything else.
Yeah.
The crowd was laughing.
It's Texas.
It's Texas, yeah. But the crowd was laughing.
The whole race trader bit was a little weird.
It was weird, but there was no context.
That was funny, dude.
The at least like the one or two versions of the video I saw, there was just no
I saw
context.
the whole set.
Yeah.
I saw his whole set, and I saw Pang's whole set before him. The thing is that Pang talks about the Asian shooting and stuff, but he's bringing to light, right? As comedians, we bring things to light.
Right.
So he's taking an uncomfortable situation and making a joke about it.
Yeah.
And then he's turning around and then saying stuff like, you know, why do white people hate Asians?
Right.
You know, take it as you will. The shooting it wasn't proved that the shooting was racially inspired.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's a sensitive time
Yeah.
for people right now. The reason that I can't get behind either of them is that, like, I make jokes probably that offend people. I do it on purpose, right? Because I hate this whole feeling of like I'm not allowed to say something.
Yeah, having to be
right?
on your toes.
Like
about
everybody,
shit.
like you can say whatever you want. Like who the fuck are people to control your mouth, right?
Yeah.
As comedians, we got to adapt to that, of course, and there's less things that we can say. But when you see Tony's whole set, he's like, you know, I can't say shit anymore without people fucking criticizing me.
Right.
So I think it's kind of like the same trend of what he did. And then, you know, he also did he called him a fucking chink.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is, like, when you see him do it and you know anything about him, you're like, well, he's obviously not a stupid guy that thought, oh, I could say this. He was obviously, like, and he phrased it like this filthy fucking chick. He, like, made it sound as bad as he possibly could. I'm just wondering, like, one of the thoughts I had was, I wonder if he did it on purpose. I wonder if he did it because, like, nowadays, if you look at, like, I mean, Shane Gillis has exploded since he got kicked off of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
We're trying the same
We're
shit.
trying to explode too.
Yeah.
Voting for Caitlyn Jenner.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, you got to do things sometimes that, I mean, no press is bad press,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
As they say. And I think that's true now because, like, there's currency in getting canceled. Because you get canceled, you're like, oh shit, someone else
There's
got
a
canceled.
whole bunch of people that want to donate.
Yeah,
to
you attract eyes. I mean, because there's always going to be the people that just want to hear whatever. Like, there's plenty of people, like, free speech.
Cometown is the #1 podcast.
Yeah.
I can't listen to more than 5
Ultimately-
minutes. I really like them, right?
Yeah.
When I was more depressed or something, but
Yep.
I can't listen to more than 5 minutes of them now
Mhm.
because it's just like it's just rape jokes and fucking
Yeah. It's
you
just
know.
talking to your stupid fucking friends.
rape jokes
Right.
and I got a little dick.
Yeah,
I got a
it never
little
stops.
dick.
It's one of the worst shows ever. But I
Ultimately-
listen to every episode.
Ultimately, I think it's just fair. I think it's fair game. It's comedy. Motherfuckers who make fun of each other.
Right.
And if Pang Dang is gonna do the whole, white guilt thing also,
Right.
then why
Well,
not Tony? I know he went a little over. He might have went a little overboard, but
I guess
if he would have came about it a different way, I guess there wouldn't be as much of a problem.
Right. My I don't know. I mean, anything I say, it comes with, like, the whole preface of, like, of course, I'm a white guy comedian. I have the luxury of, like, slurs don't hurt my feelings. There's really nothing you could do to insult me culturally that's going to hurt my feelings, and I don't feel oppressed or whatever. It's like a luxury for
What
me.
if I do this?
You do this? What if you do this? You do that. I'm like, that's...
What if I call you
fucking
Fredo?
on.
Yeah.
Fucking good. Yeah.
No, I mean, but no, for real, like, as a white dude with, like, a mutt culture, like, I'm, like, more Italian than anything else, but, like, I'm barely Italian. So, like, I have no real culture. So, like, really the only thing you could do to hurt a white person's feelings like that was when you call them racist. You call them, like, an anti-Semite.
Is
or
that
something.
even race? Is that even offend people when you
could-
call them racist?
Well, a white person that doesn't
To-
think they're racist, you
yeah.
call them racist, it
Yeah,
drives
they're
them
gonna have a
fucking
problem
crazy.
with it.
I usually call white people Mexican. That usually gets them upset.
Yeah. I mean, it could still, like, in the wrong situation, it could make me uncomfortable. I was like, fuck, man, do these people really think I'm stupid and racist?
Yeah,
and, like,
right.
did I hurt someone's feelings? Because, like, you don't actually want to hurt someone.
Right.
But,
Never.
like, when you're I'm a naughty boy white guy comedian. So, like,
naughty.
of course.
Naughty boy.
I'm like, just, don't touch the vase. What am I going to do? I'm going to fucking knock the vase off the goddamn counter because, like, you told me not to do it.
Exactly.
I have that impulse. I know who I am. So, like, all I'm saying is, no matter what was said, he said it on stage, and just a comic trying to cancel another comic is some bitch ass shit to me.
Is that what?
That is so true.
Yeah. Who was Peng Dang complaining about it? Was he the one that made?
He's the one that made it
Yeah,
viral.
And that's the thing, like, just trying to elevate your own shit by destroying someone else's.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Like trying to get eyes on you just by destroying someone else's career. To
I
me,
mean, look,
the way I stand, trying to blow up off of deliberately destroying someone else's career is way more fucked up than trying to blow up saying a slur. Because, like, what the fuck is a slur? Like, I get it. It hurts people if you're actually in an oppressed group, but that's just some scumbag
which Asians
shit,
aren't actually oppressed. They're the richest minority.
Yeah, right.
I'll let you take it away from here.
Alright, so this is the Asian hate side of the episode.
No,
so we're just gonna complain
We
about
want to
Asians.
stop Asian hate, but we also want to stop white guilt, because how far could this possibly go, right?
Well, yeah,
Right.
Well, of course. I mean, I have those thoughts too. Like, how oppressed are they really? There's more of them on the planet than us.
Yeah.
And they're superior human beings. They're smarter.
Yeah.
They have better. The parenting is so much better.
They might be smaller and poop in the street, but
You heard it here first. You heard Dan's real thoughts about the Asian community.
Well,
nobody
they pull like I heard if a Chinese child's constipated, the mother pulls the poop out with chopsticks.
oh fuck.
That's what I heard.
Nice.
I don't know
That's
if that's
awesome.
true or not.
No, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I have a lot of problems
let's
down there.
let's
when
change it
comes
to a lighter
pooping.
topic. we were talking
I just want
about
to say that I have I'm constipated majority of the times because of Percocet, and I think I'm gonna start having my girlfriend pull poop out of my ass with chopsticks.
There you go.
That's a good idea, man.
It is a good idea. I mean, ancient Chinese secret. Fucking,
Fuck, dog.
No, really, just when it comes to comedians being canceled, if they do some questionable, illegal shit, just even some questionable shit in their personal life that's fucked up, they should absolutely have to answer for it.
I think
But
when
if
it's,
a comedian
when it's
makes
something
bad art-
physical, bad jokes shouldn't count.
Yeah.
You beat your wife, I understand.
Right.
Not that I understand I said I understand if you get canceled, because that is completely unacceptable. But when you're on stage, it should all be art, right?
Right.
And you should be able to see just the artist art, and then the person, like Van Gogh cut his fucking ear off, right? But we still love his painting. So Einstein fucked his cousin, but we still love his math.
Kramer said the N-word. Michael Richards said the N-word on stage. I still love Seinfeld.
Right. But those are two very different clips, right? Because the minute he said that, no one was laughing.
Yeah.
And the energy completely shifted.
And he kept going.
And everything in the room was telling that dude, stop, stop.
And
stop.
he wouldn't fucking stop for nothing.
Oh man, that shit.
I don't know. It's not like fucking Bill Maher on his show trying to get away with slipping a cool
Dude,
N-word. You know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
so
This
What
was
is
a
it that he
comedian
said?
stepping on
He's
stage.
a house.
So,
You say he's a house nigga or some shit like that?
You're welcome. We'd love to have you work in the fields with us. Work in the fields? That's part of that. That's Senator. I'm a house nigga.
That's so weird, bro. I was like, why would he say that?
Fuck,
Oh,
dude.
man.
So, I don't know. I mean, whatever consequences Tony faces, he should face because he knows the times he's in. Whatever advantages it has to his career in the future,
And there
enjoy those too. When it comes to cancellation, that shit is kind of fake too because it really only applies to people.
Performative.
Well, it's performative, but being canceled really only applies to anybody trying to work within some kind of mainstream framework. Because you can have a huge career on the internet and never have to be in a Hollywood movie, never be on a
Look
sitcom.
at Tim. Tim Dillon is
course.
fucking sour that he's never been in Hollywood, but he's making so much money without it.
Yep.
Israel, Palestine. You see what's going on in Israel and Palestine. It's devastating. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, are you circumcised?
All right. I don't know what the follow-up to that one was, I'm glad we got it out the way.
Yeah,
So,
we're definitely
actually,
circed over
you're
here. So
circed.
all three of us are circed.
No, I'm not circed.
We got our circumcisions
We
together.
got
You
it,
don't
but
remember?
My shit grew back. My shit actually grew
Oh,
back.
that's true. Yeah, we have some kind of like issue going on in our
He's got
family.
the umbrella. If it rains, our dicks
Yeah.
have to get under his.
His comes with a raincoat.
Yeah, no, but the reason that we asked is because we want to know if you wanted to give your life to Jesus Christ.
Again?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll pray for
How many
you.
times has it been?
I've just let him take me a lot. I've let Jesus take me quite a bit.
Let him take
You just fall in his arms.
I give it up for Jesus.
That reminds me of this.
I throw it back for Jesus.
Yeah,
This
I bust it
Netflix-
open for I bust it open for the Lord.
Wide.
Back to
We
you.
have a, we
Guess
have a
what,
gift for
buddy?
you.
We got a gift for you.
You really have.
We do.
If it's not a do-rag and this is another misdirect, I'm gonna be upset.
Wow.
What was the first misdirect?
I don't know. You guys are full of
You
tricks.
gotta open.
For you, buddy.
You
I
gotta
haven't-
open it for him, man. We gotta crown
Looks
him.
just like you. Show the camera.
Looks just like Dan. That's why we got it for him. You ever worn a do-rag, Dan?
Damn, I don't know if I actually ever did it. I don't know if I actually ever did it.
No.
I mean, I can't even say the word I was. That's a whole other thing. We could talk about that.
No, we'll talk about it
I'm
on
just-
the Patreon if you want.
Okay. But I was a full-blown wannabe black dude, very hard, like my whole life. My
Yeah?
whole life. Yeah. I really wanted to be black from a very early age, like 3 or 4.
What is up with that, though? Why?
My neighborhood and like my elementary school, my daycare, my babysitter was all like pretty heavily black. I don't know. They're
What
just
part of
always
Jersey are you from? Or do you want to give that away? You don't have to if you don't want to.
like more north than south.
Okay.
It's on the Bayshore area.
By the water?
Yeah, like I could see like
Oh,
New York
nice.
from my house and shit growing up across the
Oh,
bay.
that's cool.
But like I was like an hour outside the city.
We got some N-bombs being dropped in the background, by the way.
Better not. I'm not even
Who's
allowed
talking
to
to
hear
you?
that. I'm not even allowed to hear that. Even at like when I was like really going for it as a kid, and then I got into like skating and playing guitar, so I could kind of like explore my
Find
whiteness,
your roots.
find my roots.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Hey,
but yeah, never
this is just
actually
a
did the
construct,
do-rag.
man.
I wanted to. Looks
Well,
like-
now you got one, buddy.
Can you
Can
wear
you tie it up
Can you
for
put
me?
it
Like,
on?
I
you wanna
can.
Put it on now?
We'll
We
put
can
it
put it
on.
on
Maybe
right
not
now.
The whole app. We'll put it on before it ends.
All right. Before it
We're not
ends,
gonna
we're
do
putting
the
on
whole
that
up.
fucking.
We're halfway. We're in the halfway point.
Nah. All right. Do I got to do the tail out though?
Whatever you want.
Or we can tie a bow in the front, however you want it.
You son of a bitch.
Let's go.
I knew when you asked me to be on this show, you were gonna fucking lure me an hour and some change away from West Palm,
Yes.
trap me,
Put a do-rag
On the
on
the
roof.
your
oldest
head.
trick in the book.
Trap you on a roof.
Wrap
Make
that
a white
do-rag
guy
There's
wear a do-rag
There's
on a
only one
rooftop
exit. There's only one exit. Anyway.
in a box. in a box.
If you saw an old lady and a baby drowning in a canal, which one are you saving and why?
The baby. Yeah, gotta
Good
go
man
baby.
over here.
Why?
Because she's gonna die soon anyway. She's fucked, and she's probably a boomer. So fuck it.
Yeah, that's literally
No
that was
boomers?
literally my answer.
Hate
So
boomer.
you hate boomers?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, leave her. If it's one of us drowning, but she can't help us. She can't physically go down there. Do you think so? What do you think? We're talking about
Fuck her. No, I'm saving the baby. man.
Yeah.
Saving
I
the
mean,
baby.
I agree with saving the baby. I just wanted to know what.
Why would? But
Because
what are you
the-
gonna? Okay, so then what? Like,
Because the
you gonna raise
baby-
that baby?
She. What does that woman do on a daily basis that contributes anything to the world? There's a chance she might. Maybe she volunteers.
What if it's like my like now you're getting me to talk about it. Like, what if it's
Of course.
my grandma?
If you have a personal tie, that's
Yeah,
gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
But I'm saying objectively,
Yeah.
the same way like when Biden, like some of the things Biden's promising, right, with like the tuition and shit, and for college, that's important. But when he started talking about like what he wants to do for like the hands-on preschools and like specialized preschools and all that shit, that's so much more important because like a bunch of like 20-somethings, 30-somethings wanting to go back to college, how much more success can that really yield than if you just transform children into being awesome fucking people?
Yeah. Can you do the home improvement grunt?
I could try.
Go ahead, try it. That was pretty good. I like
A
that.
little bit of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it is kind of a little Scooby-Doo-ish.
Ripping off Scooby-Doo, that piece of shit.
Yeah, he was so.
On site, Tim Allen.
It's on site.
Put your hands in your fucking face.
I don't know if you want to do that, bro. He be on so much coke. He has coke strength.
Yeah, he got in trouble so much.
Yeah, he did. That
He was
cool.
trafficking, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then he flipped.
Yeah, bro. He's like an original cocaine cowboy. This guy's a fucking boss.
Tim the cocaine.
Yeah, I like that. Did you like Home Improvement? I fucking loved Home Improvement.
It used to make me feel safe as fuck.
Yeah, it was like a comfort blanket.
Where's Al Boy?
This is awesome. I love that.
Where's
shit's
Wilson?
flying.
Where's Wilson when you need him? That was the guy's name, Wilson, the neighbor.
Hey, if
If
that
a buck right now, I'm terrified.
if that do rag.
What was the neighbor's name?
Better tie this on my head before it runs away. Flies away.
Hey, you
could tie
better
it
tie
around
that
your-
over your
you
head
could tie
before
it
the end
around
of this
your hat.
episode.
You're gonna wake up with waves tomorrow.
All right, I got you. Hold this for me.
I'll wear it direct.
Keep interviewing him in the meantime.
Just wrap me up proper.
Yeah.
Don't make me look silly.
No, you're gonna look a little silly because you have the hat on, right?
Don't make me look
Ideally, what you should do is
I
have,
love that it's on
have the loose do-rag
Oh,
under
shit.
the hat.
Don't you make me look silly.
I got you though, bro. All
Tired,
right.
bro. My dog look like
You're
Tired.
going to get pussy after this, right?
Where?
Somewhere. Hopefully.
Do you know where the pussy is?
Somewhere, hopefully. All right, I'm just gonna fucking
They got any,
this right over your head. It
hey
might
fellas,
feel a
help me.
little-
I'm not from around this area. You tell me, they got any pussy around here? They make that shit here?
I know a good glory hole.
I was walking down the street, and this guy says to me, "Sir, I'm looking for the pussy dispensary. Do you know where the pussy dispensary is?"
You guys got wreck pussy here yet? I heard it's just medical.
Wreck.
All right. So this is what's gonna happen.
Oh, wreck. Nice. That's fucking next level.
You got the recreational pussy here yet? That's not
Dog,
it.
that shit looks great, bro.
Hey, it's as good as it's gonna get. It might fly off.
I
He
don't like
looks. He now suddenly looks Arabian for
It's
some
gonna
reason.
fly off of you eventually.
Nah, it can't fly off of him because it's like a gift,
Fly
bro.
off, hits the window of an office
a
building.
gift,
Some woman
bro.
screams thinking it was a bird.
All right. So
Let me
this
just
is
wear it
where-
around my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Perfect.
Oh no, yeah, there we go.
Mind if I slip right
That's
through?
perfect. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I can sit on your lap if you want, but.
Maybe we should all sit on each other's laps.
That would be an interesting sight, but I don't know if I'm prepared for that.
Hey, what's your favorite smell?
Moving, though? That's scary if that's moving. It's a little.
What's your
scary.
favorite smell? And can I smell your finger? Let's go.
What's your favorite smell? Because mine's fingers. Mine's fingers.
That's a good promo. Yo, somebody smoking
There's
that
fucking
reefer.
za over there,
Or
bro.
maybe over there.
That's one of my favorite smells. I like
Za?
Yeah, za.
Yeah,
I like the smell of za.
I'm a big fan of za. Oh yeah?
Yeah, I used to sling za.
Good za. The good old za.
It's a good heroin addict job. You get a couple different delivery jobs.
That's one of them.
Test out the mozzarella sticks. use
Oh,
them
that
to-
type of za.
Oh,
We were talking about Zaza.
Zaza.
Yeah.
This is the Italian guy. Hey, you heard it here first.
Dominican.
It's Italian. It's Italian guy here.
I worked with this lady at a racetrack gas station, and we walked into the bathroom one day, and she was asleep on the toilet, and the amber lamps had to drag her out. Swear to God. Yeah, and then I kept her belt because the belt that she was shooting up with, I kept it
Oh no.
because
What kind of belt was it?
it was like one of those weird belts with like,
Braided belt?
no, it wasn't braided, but it had holes like throughout the entire
A
belt.
punk rock belt.
Yeah. So I kept that one because they were always bitching at me that I didn't have a belt on at work. So I just kept that one and I used it for the rest of the year.
Holy
Thank God that woman OD'd.
Yeah,
That
right?
is
Because I
so
would have never got that belt.
Pants might have fell down.
Ghost belt.
Dude, what the
If it wasn't for
fuck?
that woman's overdose, your pants would have been
Yeah, they would have been falling. So
ridiculous.
thank you.
Wow.
Thanks, Tabs.
So yeah, you meant za like weed?
You sounded so sketchy.
You meant za like
Weed?
Oh yeah, I like the smell of za. Why do you call it za? Why do you call it za?
No idea, dude. It's like every year,
exotic.
Oh, there you
year,
go.
It's short for exotic.
every year I gotta fucking say new words so people understand me.
I'm sick of
Yeah.
these goddamn fucking words. Hey, and I ain't gonna learn how to read.
I like
Suck
that.
my dick and I'll learn how to read your fucking books.
That's pretty good, man.
Fucking sick.
I'm not gonna learn how to read. I won't.
Right?
Hey, but for why? Why fucking learn to read? What's the point? What do we have to learn? I mean, ask this guy. I don't even know how to fucking spell anymore.
Reading has only ever caused me pain.
Anyways,
How?
You guys
Do you want to get into that?
Think about all the horrible things you could read.
You're right.
All bad news.
That is true. But what about in your eyes? Because you can see a bunch of horrible stuff too. So we might as well start clawing, like now. I mean, I started clawing about 30 minutes ago. Oh, this is Truly. Yeah, sorry.
I'm
But
sponsored by Truly.
are you really? Nah, you're
Oh,
not.
is it because it's sunny out? It's because it's sunny out and you have blue
Well,
eyes?
most of the time you do always look like you have sun in your eyes.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever told you that? You always look like you have sun in your eyes?
I got squinty eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, ask.
Was that racist of me to say?
Yeah, bro.
That's actually, yeah, that's like calling me the N-word.
Damn, I'm sorry, bro. I really
Like that.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, I have squinty eyes, and I'm often under the influence of za. So,
Nice.
yeah, my eyes are usually pretty squinty.
That's the best way to be, man.
I like to just walk into shit.
Dan just came back from a New Jersey stint. He's originally from New Jersey. You want to tell us about that, Dan?
Yeah, how was your trip, man?
Shout out my boy Danny Braff
Nice.
up in Jersey.
You have his, what's his at? You want us to put his at out there?
It's at, I think it's Danny Braff _ I'll give it to you so you can text.
That works.
Anyone mention? Yeah, it should be Danny Braff Laughs, but he didn't want to do that one. Or Laughs with Danny Braff, but he didn't want to do that one either.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
None of these fucking comedians will let me brand them.
Well, we're like,
no, yeah, he hooked me up with some shows. He's definitely becoming one of the top showrunners up in that fucking area, like North Jersey.
that's awesome.
He's got stuff going in New York now, man. He's an amazing showrunner.
Is that there's just so many spots up there. All the states are like fucking on top of each other.
Yeah, everything's
We're way out.
Yeah, everything's on top of each other.
Yeah,
up
very
there.
close by.
So yeah, he runs a show called Comedy at Verve. This spot, Verve Restaurant in Somerville, New Jersey. Does another one on Friday nights, 22 West in Bridgewater. He's got a show at Tiny Cupboard in Brooklyn.
Tiny Cupboard, I heard of that place.
And
That's
then he's
dope.
got a couple other spots all over that I'm not recalling off the top of my head. But yeah, he had me come up for those. Thursday show was I was opening for Nimesh Patel, dope fucking
Right.
comic. He's on Rogan and shit.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Yeah,
man.
he's sick.
Writes for Saturday Night Live and stuff, and or he did write. I don't know if he currently does.
I love how little of a fuck he gives.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't
Funny
give a
as
shit
shit.
about anything.
Yeah, he's super
He's
funny,
so
and
cool.
and even if the crowd doesn't laugh, he's like, you know what? I know more than
Yeah,
the crowd. He'll just say that.
Yeah, he's mad cool on stage. He was funny. He had me rolling. And then Derek Gaines opened for him the Friday night in Bridgewater. He's one of my favorite comics I've worked with.
Who? Danny Braff?
Derek Gaines. Danny Braff, I should say though, he's a solid ass comedian too. He's getting so good, man. And like I got to go up there 2 years ago. Sometimes he comes down, so I saw him down here. But went up 2 years ago and he was good, but it's always cool to like you don't see someone for a long time in comedy, and then you come back, see him do a set, and you're like, my boy's fucking killing it now.
Yeah.
So yeah. And yeah, kicked it at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick on a Saturday. He did a set for Roy Wood Jr.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
that's good.
Fucking savage. Man.
Yeah, he's good as fuck.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
he's next level as fuck. And then Sunday we're supposed to open for Ari Shafir at Tiny Cupboard in Brooklyn.
And it got canceled by God.
Got canceled by God, like my mom. And yeah, it got rained out. So then he ended up just getting us like a private gig with his boy Elazar. Shout out Elazar, the only Elazar on Instagram. I know that one.
Nice.
So like, if let's say you were just stuck on an island somewhere, what are some things that you would take? And let's say you were also stuck with somebody on that island, would you eventually eat them?
I would hope so. Let's go to the supply list.
Let's go for it.
3 things.
Condoms.
Yes.
and
Necessary.
Sorry, I'm judgy, I guess.
No, it's necessary, dude, for survival.
Condoms and lube.
The what is it? The desensitization spray.
Yeah.
So you
I
don't
wanna
come quick.
too fast
Yeah.
on the island. Because then I gotta look that person in the face.
I've been
Be
eating
stuck
that.
there with
Stuck
them.
there with them.
I've been eating that lately. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of what I'm gonna bring, I don't want to be stuck on an island with someone that knows I'm a pre-cum.
Yeah.
Pre-cumming.
With post-nut clarity and with the thought that you're a pre-cummer.
And I guess
What else you got? Condom? You're sticking with condoms and lube?
Heroin.
Oh shit!
Because you're gonna die soon anyway. So
That's the real answer.
I mean, yeah,
Wow,
definitely.
man.
I mean,
So-
on that one, I almost agree with that whole list, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
So,
because if I'm gonna fucking shrivel
I
up
kinda-
and die there on the beach or on whatever island we're stuck on, I might as well be fucking blasted.
Right.
You get me?
Okay. I kind of want to go deeper into that though, Dan. Like,
So but here's the thing: the heroin. Once I start doing a little bit of that, I wouldn't be using the condoms. So I would have the
Yeah.
condoms left over.
so maybe you gotta reanalyze.
So you have to, like,
Isolation
yeah.
devices, and then I could escape.
That's true. You fill them with water, you use them as floaties.
Float all the way home.
That'll work, yeah. I heard a lot of Cubans get here on floating condoms. They just fill them with water and just float over here.
That might be something.
Wouldn't that
I
make
think that's
them sink?
probably
I had
true.
a buddy that his dad came over here on a tire. That's just a fun fact, and I'm still impressed.
That is kind of crazy.
It's
Yeah.
fucking insane. Yep.
But yeah, sorry.
They get eaten by sharks. Sharks infested waters.
Yeah.
Nope.
But if it's condoms, especially if, well, yeah, you said once the heroin's in, you're not going to use the condoms.
use the
But
condom.
maybe you could jerk off in the condoms just to have a little bit in there so the sharks, they'll be like, oh, that's gross, bro. I'm not doing that.
Sharks
And
hate-
just turn around and swim away.
Sharks hate the smell of cum.
Yeah, they don't like cum.
They won't come anywhere near you. They stink like cum.
It's a good one.
Sharks hate cum.
Hey,
That's
I
it.
may stink like cock, but I'm no spring chicken.
Hey, we got a dog in the back. Shout out that
Yeah,
little
we need
dog.
that dog as a second guest
Holy
right here.
fuck.
My co-host is in the back barking. Yeah.
I did like that though. It's just so
Yeah.
funny, the dog's reaction.
Oh shit.
That's a pretty good list. What about you, bud? What'd you
Me?
bring?
What would I fucking bring?
Mhm.
Shit, I guess like maybe a fucking boat.
A boat?
You gotta bring a boat.
Boring.
I'll bring a boat. I'll bring a fucking.
That's a good idea.
I'll bring a TikTok bitch. Big,
Right.
big yitty. Big yitty jick. And 3. I don't know, man. Fucking food. Maybe
Food?
maybe like a.
Like a half a pound of black
Maybe I'll
forest
bring like
ham.
a chicken. No, like chicken. No, I'll bring a rooster and a chicken.
A rooster and a chicken.
Yeah.
So they fuck and you can make more chickens.
Right, yeah.
Oh, we got smart fancy pants. We got a smarty pants here.
I wasn't expecting the fucking question.
Well, I
Fancy
mean,
and he's smart.
you know, the condoms was a good idea too. I would just eat the condoms.
And then you say to
Cause I
the
was a
chickies,
kid.
you fuck your sisters.
Yeah, you fucking mother. You fuck your mother.
All right, we're back with Dan Caso, the
The human centipede.
Human centipede, South
Like,
Park comedy.
what are some
AKA Jay
nicknames?
Gutta.
What is yeah, he's Jay Gutta. What are I don't know why Jay. You know we have the last name. My last name's Castle.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, but his is Caso.
Caso.
Dan
Is
Caso.
that how it's pronounced? Caso.
Yeah, it's Caso.
Nah,
Hey, it's Caso.
Say,
I don't know.
Caso, you fuck.
Fuck.
I'm Andrew
Mother.
Dice Clay.
I forgot what the question was. Oh, some of my nicknames. They call me Back Walls. They call me Dan Back Walls Caso.
Why?
That's what I hit. I hit the back wall. When I hit the back.
Oh, nice.
Fire.
I really do. I really do.
That's fucking good, man.
He's like, I really do.
Hey. On the Patreon, we're gonna have Dan Schmeckel.
Yeah, we're gonna show his
Yes,
peen.
subscribe to the Patreon. See my penis. And then they call me the Bug. Dan the Bug. Caso. I don't know.
I like that one.
I don't know.
That's a good one.
And they call me Money.
Money. Aside
That's
from
because
Jay
you
Gutta.
look like money.
Yeah, you look great, by the way. You're a handsome dude.
Thanks, and I'm rich as fuck.
You have a lot of money.
Nice, bro. I like that
Is
shit.
you're gonna buy Dogecoin?
Yeah.
And come
Sick.
on.
Yeah. All right. So I think we can.
It's been episode 12 of the
Episode
TrashFire
12.
podcast. We have our favorite comedian. He's the best comedian in Miami. He's the most handsome comedian in Miami.
He probably
You hear that?
in 2 standard deviations has the biggest dick in Miami
Of anyone.
of other
Huge.
comedians.
They call him the Italian stallion for a reason.
They call me the Bug.
Because he'll give you the bug.
All right. Cool,
All right,
man.
everybody. See you next week. Oh, wait. Did you plug yourself in at all? We're moving too fast
Oh
here.
yeah, Dan Caso stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's about it. I'm really not on anything else.
We'll get him on other
We
things.
have to get him on Clubhouse. I'm gonna invite you to
I should
Clubhouse
do
right
Clubhouse. But yeah, I'm performing all around. I'm Palm Beach. I live by the Palm Beach Improv, a couple minutes away. But I'm always
Sick.
coming down to Miami.
now.
You're gonna be hearing from this guy, all right?
You'll be hearing from me.
Yeah,
You
a
fuck.
lot.
You fucking scumbag. Why don't you drink piss? You're watching the show, why don't you just go fucking drink piss? You make me sick. Go back to school. No, second thought, don't. Don't go back to school. Why don't you just go fucking... Yeah. What's it? Listen, scumbag. Why don't you drink your fucking piss? And hey, one more thing. Why don't you take a fucking handful of Xanax bars, go lay down the goddamn train tracks? And don't wake up when you hear the little alarm bell. You know what I'm saying? Get cut in half. Get torn apart by fucking dogs. I don't give a shit. TrashFire Media Podcast, and I'm Dan Caso. It's been a white privilege to perform.